Kraven the Hunter stars Aaron Taylor Johnson, Fred Heckinger, Russell Crowe, Christopher Abbott, as well as Alessandro Nivola. This movie follows Kraven, who is on a revenge path which will lead him to become one of the world's most feared hunters. Let me say this right off the bat. This film is not great, but I wouldn't say it's complete garbage. There are definitely flaws with this film, but overall, I had an enjoyable time. Let's start talking about the performances. Aaron Taylor Johnson does a really good job in the lead role. He's very charismatic, and he makes the movie watchable. Fred Heckinger is good as his brother. Russell Crowe does a good job as Kraven's dad, although his accent is a little shaky in some scenes. Christopher Abbott does fine for his role. Alessandro Nivola, for the most part, does a good job as the Rhino. Most of the action scenes are fun. The musical score is also really good. Now, let's get into my flaws with this movie. The reason why I say most of the action is good is because the final fight scene between Kraven and the Rhino is awful. It was laughable. In fact, there is some CGI in this film that looks really bad. Remember how I said that Alessandro Nivola does a good job as the Rhino for the most part? That's because he was good, but once he actually became the Rhino, he did an awful job. Overall, Kraven the Hunter is a film that is not great, but it's at least a watchable, mindless popcorn film, and it's much better than the god-awful Madam Web and Morbius. Kraven the Hunter gets a B-.